Welcome to Spirit Our Life. Tonight we're going to be doing some drawing and some puppy playtime. So I hope you come in and join me and let's have a good time. Let's see, display camera, yes, that's what we want. Okay, plug in my drawing tablet. There's going to be a little bit of movement when I switch around from thing to thing, but it shouldn't be too bad. Just more aggravating for me than anything, but shouldn't be too bad for you guys. And I am plugging in my tablet right now, and then I'll switch the camera over. Trying to. There we go. So I'm going to start drawing, and then I'm going to take a break from that and switch over into Poppy Playtime. And then switch back to drawing, because there are both things I wanted to do tonight. I couldn't make up my mind which one, so I'm just going to do both and stagger them. Yes, I'm talking to my keyboard, but not listening when I push it back. It keeps popping forward. There we go. Let's get back there. Really? Why is it so hard to plug a tablet in? You wouldn't think it was darn hard. For some reason, it really is. Alright, tablet is plugged in. Let me get the keyboard a little bit further out of the way. I think that will work. As long as my keyboard doesn't push my tablet off, we're good. Alright, and let's go ahead and open up Krita. I feel like I'm blind right now because that is not something I am seeing. We'll go ahead and transition screens though. Oh, there it is. It's like I know I have somewhere. It's been a bit of a rough day. It took me so long to get started on stream because, just be honest with you, I was having a really rough day with kids, and okay, let's reopen this and try to finish that. Or not finish it, but work on it some more tonight in between Puppy Playtime. I am not going to have a camera on tonight. Like I said, it's been a really rough day. My kids have been really on it lately. I don't know what's going on with them, but... And now my daughter. I hear my daughter. Oh my goodness, this child, why? As soon as I started streaming, she woke up. As soon as I started talking, I'm like, so frustrating. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. I gotta turn these bright lights out of my eyes, though, because I don't need them. Let's see. I probably need to pull the background back out again. And then I am going to, I think I'm going to take and try to match the shadows on the right to the shadows on the left a bit more. Just give me one second. I'm going to my my Twitch stream so I can keep an eye on and mod there while streaming if possible. All right. All right, we've got this. Let's see, we're gonna remove visibility of this one so we can try to match shadows. That's what we're doing. Okay. So we want to go I wish like on my drawing up there was a way to keep, maybe there is, I just need to look it up and figure it out. I don't see it here though, like to keep a previous color I was working with. Let's see, let's try that. That one maybe? Let's try that one. Hopefully that will work. Let's see. Oh, I don't have my hand. Something doesn't feel right about this. I forgot to put the glove on my hand. Where is my glove? No, I think I left it in my drawer. We're gonna have to try to work without it. And if I can't, I'll go get it in a minute. Let's just try to keep going without it. You know what? It seems like I used a dark purple-ish color. Color history. I don't know what that did. That's not, I don't think that's... Well, I guess we'll see. We'll use these and see if you have a color history or not. I don't know. That's what I was just trying to figure out, if I could see like color history, because I don't think that I did it with a gray. I did it with like a bluish gray. So we're gonna have to, or purplish gray. I'm going to remove that and then come back in there. It does look like there is some actual gray in there too, though. But it was very light gray, so let's see. It was probably on the purple scale of gray like that. There we go. Let's try that real quick. And we're going to blend it in a little bit. Obviously, we're not going to leave it that dark. Oops. It's going to take me a minute to get back used to doing it on the tablet rather than my phone, because like during the week, whenever I'm drawing, I generally just work on my phone these days through the Pixel app. So, like when I'm just in the house or whatever and trying to like de-stress from children. We're just gonna try to add it in and then blend it out and see how that goes. We can always remove it if we don't like it. Nope. Or go back to the last save or whatever. All right, so no, actually, I think we used this one for this, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, that's way too big. Because I'm going to be switching in and out tonight, I'm not going to add in the music. It'll just be me chatting when I'm not playing games and me chatting with game music when I am. Blend that out a little bit to make it, yeah, like that. There we go. We don't want a line, but we don't want like a block that's going into the wing too much either. So if I blend back towards it with the wing white and blue here, then I can push that block of color back in a little bit, making it more like what's on the other side. We are going to add a little more purple in, I think, into the grayish shadows on the other side as well. There we go. Yeah. It's been such a rough day. I don't know what's going on with my kids lately, but like they've been a lot to deal with, and it's been super overstimulating, and I'm not really sure what I'm doing or how to make it, you know, better. On back there. All I know is if things don't change, like I can't keep going at this rate. Like they have got to, we've got to figure out something to get things back sane around here. And I don't know what it's gonna take. Because both Bill and I are climbing the walls. I want to see now. I told it to save the colors that I used. Now I want to see if that actually is happening. That's not how I did it. Okay. That's not it. How did I do it? Oh, it's right here. So when I restart, I guess it doesn't save. Yeah, that's where okay, when I restart the colors, I lose the colors, I guess, that I used last. Like it doesn't save it from one day to the next, which is kind of a pain, honestly. Give me one second. I'm gonna go grab some batteries. I'm back. And I got my glove while I was gone. To set up, oh, you're saying set up palettes to save colors. I don't know about that. Out of all the tutorials I've been watching on Krita to try and learn it better, I've not seen that I recall. I may have, but it may be just one of the things that did not stick. I need to start taking notes like a full-blown college class when these videos I'm watching on Krita, because by the time I get back around to doing it, I forget a lot of the stuff that I was, learning from them. No. Not really. Try to drag that over so I can recreate this illusion of a line right here that I lost just a second ago. Oh goodness, I need to stop hitting the blue. I might need to take a little bit of an eraser to that, to take out some of that color out of that middle. Way too big. Peek, tiny little details. All right. That's better. Lovely. And stay where I want you to stay, please. There we go. Okay, cool. I will definitely check that out in a second. Because that would probably definitely be helpful. I bet you there's a way to like pick up colors that are already on the palette or already on the artwork too, like a point and pick up color thing. Yeah, I see one. Okay, we'll give that a try here in a minute with the purple and see if I can do that. To be honest, when I used Photoshop, I never used it for stuff like this, so like I didn't really know what half the stuff did that like I guess would be useful now that I'm trying to actually use it to draw. Clean up these edges a little bit here. Not what I meant to do. Other people who I've been watching who are like really good with this app like create some amazing things. It's like with barely a second thought, and I'm like, oh my gosh. One of the things that I've noticed that they all do is make like a thumbnail, a couple of thumbnails, one or more before they do it, and they have those like able to be pulled up on screen, and even like sometimes set them up to like line up the next one and then like bring them in and out to make sure they're where they're going or whatever, which is interesting. I've never been one to create like that, so but it seems like it works really well for them, so I might try that one of these days. I'm kind of always one to just kind of create as I go along, which I don't know if that's going to go very well with digital art or not. We shall see though. Hey. I think that's going somewhere. Still not as good as the other side, but we'll get there. Let's see if we can pick up this with the That work? I don't know. Let's try again. It doesn't look purple. It looks like it's got me on blue. So that one. Hmm. That's better. Okay, let's try this. But no, it's still on. Oh, shoot. Forgot to switch over to. Now let's try it. Trying to blend this out to make it kind of blurry on the edge, but like have that purple effect like the other side. Did my headphones, oh, my headphones just turned off. I forgot they won't stay on if I don't have sound coming through them. Well, that's going to be a problem. Maybe I can just turn them back on and they'll auto connect. That'd be cool. And that. Let's see. Or am I going to have to restart my sound all over again? Yep. They disconnected and will not reconnect now. Oh, that's frustrating. I don't understand why these headphones do this. Well, I guess when I play games, I'm just gonna have to use my my earbuds or something. That's so frustrating. Another thing I noticed about artists who like work on Krita regularly, like they'll take stuff from over here and like change the size of their entire design, and I don't know how any of that's done. That's something I've got to learn. Like they'll say if they had a nose that's not the right shape, they would pick that up and like change the shape of the nose without erasing and redrawing, which I find interesting but also really confusing. So, little bits at a time. I've got a lot to learn for sure. I think that this could actually be blended out a little better in here as well. I think I was using the watercolor paintbrush to blend this side, but I actually like the blender effect a little more, I think. Oh wait, I had that right the first time. Let me undo a few of those. I think we're good there. Much more smooth, less looking like I waterlogged watercolor paper and more looking like purposeful mixing and blending of colors, which I like. On the wings, anyway. There we go. Go back and grab this again. Go back up and grab our watercolor brush again. Make it smaller. Now, switch to our blender brush again, or blender again. Grab that one. Go back to. Okay. Favorites blender. Turn it down a little bit to like there. Really? No, nobody said to do that. That's not what I want. Thank you. Grr. There we go. Now, I notice that the outside line has no real. Okay, let me switch the size back up to around 10. Right there's good. Did I not pick the brush? Okay, now let's try that again. Like, so very carefully. Okay. Nope, we do the favorites. Grab that again, and ever so slightly check our size. Yeah, we're at the right size. Ever so slightly. Blend this into just a shadow. Solus, welcome in. How are you doing tonight, Solus? Like, I have to eraser right there because there's color way too far. Too hard, too hard. Don't want to erase it, just want to turn it into shadow. That's awesome. It's been a very stressful night for me, or day for me. Like, I don't know what's gotten into these kids lately, but I'm so over it. If I could get these kids to like chill out and like not be crazy chaos monsters and try to tear our house apart in like 2 seconds, it'd be amazing. Like they've all been like just off lately, and it's really wild. Like Bill and I are both like, what do we do? Like, how do we do with this? So, I don't know. Parenting is hard. I don't know what I was thinking. Ugh, I love being a parent, but man, the overstimulation is unreal some days. They ate way too much candy, and I know that study says that like candy doesn't actually make them hyper, but if you could see my kids today, I think that you would agree that candy makes my kids hyper, because they were in another world of hyper. They ate all of their classroom Valentine's candy, and they were something else. And I'm not one to normally argue with stuff like that, at least not all the time, but I think that they might have got that one wrong. Maybe they just need to test the right kids, because before I turned around, they had eaten all of their Halloween candy. I had left the house for a little while and came back, and like Bill was here, and apparently they decided to eat all their Halloween candy while I was gone real quick after I told them not to. Then leave all of the trash all over the floor, pour water all over the dining room floor, leave it in a huge freaking puddle, and not clean that up. So it started soaking into the wood floors. And then they were screaming at the top of their lungs when I walked back in the house. And I'm like, why are we screaming? Can we not be screaming, maybe? But they wouldn't stop. It took me forever just to get everyone to sit down and like stop screaming and stop. And it was excited screaming, but they were like bouncing. They could not be still. Like their little bodies just would not be still. It was wild. Never again. I'm gonna take the candy before I go away next time. Alright, cleaning up the outer portion of the swing a little bit. Ooh. Alright. Let's zoom out real quick. It's better. I'll probably work on the wings a little bit more later. I want to go back now and make the hair look better because it's not quite there either. So let's... Whoa, way too big. Way too big. Alright, we're gonna take that and I want to see what happens when I blend that out a little bit with this one. I'll probably add in some like lighters and blues, but I think it's going to combine decently with the grays and blues I already have, so maybe I don't have to add too many. And with the texture tool I used, it will sort of break it into like, if I don't push too hard. think with the right coercion here with this, we can make the hair look like more colorful running water. Ooh, I think that's working out. After I finish this layer of the hair, I'm going to switch over to Poppy Playtime for a bit and do a little bit of that and then come back to this. I'm going to switch back and forth tonight because I want to take breaks in between, and plus I want to finish Poppy Playtime. And I won't be doing tomorrow night's streams, so this wanted to do both, so I was like, well, let me just do both tonight. Besides, this is chilling me out so much more from craziness and kids. That's why I decided to do this instead of Poppy Playtime first. It's like, I need to calm down a little bit. I need to unwind a little bit. I need to breathe a little bit. I know I'm going to miss this when it's gone, but man, some days it's really hard raising little ones. My hand's cramping. Putting a lot of pressure into that hand today. So I've been on my drawing app trying to chill out all day between getting kids to bed and feeding them and stuff, and my hand is starting to cramp a little bit. But I think that looks much better hair-wise than what we had going on before. I think I can totally work with that, and we can build on it and make it better. We're gonna go to the other side now. The other side of the hair, that is. So let's go back to this tool again with this. When I didn't know I did it with the bigger one. Okay, I was like, why doesn't it work? Oh no, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I definitely did not do that. I think it's just because it's turned funny. Hold on. Then let me make some noise on my head. Oh wait, that's right, my headphones aren't working still. And that's so disappointing. Will they work now? No. Might as well turn them off then. Oops. I thought I was blending, not doing that. So many notifications. Yeah, you did. It's okay, you were tired and the kids were crazy and you were exhausted. I don't blame you. I could have totally passed out too in overstimulation hell like we were. If they ever eat that much candy again, I am going to go hide somewhere. You think you have a fever, honey? Take some fever medicine. Although it's cold outside, so that could be why you're freezing. Our weather's doing one of the switcheroos after the storm we had last night, and it's gonna get back really cold again, but it's already starting to cool down. And it's a lot colder than it has been. So much colder. I wonder if I can switch my headphones into wired mode after they disconnect like this and have them work. I'm gonna try that here in a minute. Maybe if they're not working in wireless mode, I can switch them into wired mode and they will. That would be great. Alright, let's see what we've got going on. Alright, let's make this one visible again real quick and see where we're at. Let's clean up here with the eraser a little bit. Oh, cool, Reforged Eden. It's been a while. Yeah, Reforged Eden, right? Yeah, it's been a while. We haven't played Empyrean in a long time. Oops. Well, the early game, it's changed quite a bit, hasn't it? At least I know Empyrean. I don't Reforged Eden's early game. I'm not really too sure, but I know that Empyrean's early game has changed quite a bit. At least since the last time we played together, it has. I'm sitting here talking and like I had my mic muted so none of you could hear me. So I was saying that I'm gonna go ahead and probably switch over to Poppy Playtime for a minute and then come back here and we're gonna put the draw the face features in, and then we're gonna probably start coloring the dress and skin and so on. Okay. And go from there. So give me a second to see if I can get my headphones working in wired mode, because I can't do this nonsense. Wireless mode. Check to make sure they're not going to work in wireless mode, because I doubt they are. Nope. Alright, so let's see. How do I switch modes now? This one? What did it say? I don't know what it said. Thanks, Solus. I'm trying to get my headphones working. So far, it's not working. Let me plug them in and see if I can get them working, plugging it plugged in at least. No, I might just hook my earbuds up, but the problem with that is they have a second microphone in them, which I really don't want to hook up. This is the right one, right? No, it's not the right one. Do I have... What is this one? That one's not even plugged in, so that's not going to help me. This one. Bluetooth mode. Can Bluetooth mode work? Let's see. Open sound settings. This is really weird. So my headphones are Atlas Air, and it says no connect TBAATX, no connect TBAARX. I'm assuming the AA is Atlas Air. Sorry you guys have to hear that dinging. But the headphones are called, oh, Turtle Beach, that's why. Okay, let's, done. That's not helping. I'm so sorry you guys have to, let's see. What if we remove device? I don't understand why these are not working. This is so frustrating. Yeah, I remember. I don't understand why these headphones do this. Like, if they don't get sound for long enough, they turn off and then they refuse to reconnect no matter what I do. And I there's got to be a way to fix this so I can not have to restart my stream to make my headphones work. Restart my computer to make my headphones work. Doctor, thank you for the biddies. Appreciate you. They're going right now. Not the best, but they're going. Oh, it's in connect mode now. Hold on. Let's go back to Bluetooth. Bluetooth and other devices. See what happens. No. Try this one. It doesn't seem to think anything is connected, so... Well, I'm trying to switch to a game for a little bit, but I can't do that if I don't have freaking sound. It still doesn't seem to think it's connected, but it says it's connected. It doesn't say connected, but it says it recognizes it. I don't even know, man. This is ridiculous. Oh, there it is. No connect. Remove. Yes. Remove. Yes. Okay. Be nice if I could put it back out of this mode and try the other way again. Will you please turn back to normal mode? Or are you gonna forever be in a mode that I can't connect you in for some reason? Oh, Atlas Air. There we go. Hold on, hold on. Oh, let's listen. Is it connected? Can I control sound? Yes, I hear sound. I hear sound. Okay, we're gonna stick to Bluetooth mode right now. Yay! All right, that was frustrating. Let's switch over real quick to Poppy Playtime and come right back. I worked that really hard to be able to play Poppy Playtime, so let's switch to that real quick. Oops, not that one. Poppy Playtime chapter. Really? Why is it not showing chapter 4 again? I just wrote it as chapter 4 the other day, and now I can't find it again. I hate when it does this. Oh my goodness. I give up. We're just gonna put Poppy Playtime. I'm not gonna fight with it. Alright.
Did I jump scare you?
Terrifying.
Yeah,
hey, Repo.
Coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is...
Alright. I worked that hard to get my headphones going. And to have Repo scare the crap out of me. That's hilarious. Okay. I'm okay, I promise. Oh, I needed to laugh. Okay, let's disconnect this temporarily and move it over here out of the way. Put my keyboard back forward. Eek. And let's have some spooky time on Poppy Playtime because I totally need it right now. Game time. Plus, I want to finish this darn game so much. Okay, so we are very much at the end of this game. Like, we have to just do, like, a few things. Or, like, we gotta set the bomb thingies, and then we gotta defeat, or do a chase with the boss, and then defeat the boss. So, like, let's see if I can actually do some of this now, and then back to drawing, and then we'll come back to this at the end. Your Christmas gift stream? What was your Christmas gift stream? I appreciate you coming here. Alright, we gotta figure out where to go now. We just came from there, so we're going this way. No, did it stop working? Hold on. What's happening here? No, it's still working. Why is it being all crazy? Maybe we need to close Krita? Hold on, we'll close Krita. File, save, close. Okay. Resume game. Maybe that'll help. Those little critters are gonna come after me in a second. Where am I supposed to put it? Am I supposed to pull it? Okay, slow down. I don't know. That worked. Okay. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Like, I actually have not seen this part. Can I get that, please? Access card? Why can't I pick the access card up? Oh, there we go.
I'm Bubba's Bubbaphant. Hey, I remember you. An elephant always remembers.
Is the stream running really crappy right now, guys?
Want to know what I remember about you?
I don't know why. I've done this game a lot. Hold on. I don't have any errors going on. It shouldn't be. I don't understand why, though. There's nothing that should be causing that unless we're having internet issues. Let's just hold on a minute and see if it fixes itself. Looks like a... Okay. That's weird. Because the game has worked fine previously. I don't know if I was supposed to do that. Probably, because I got the access card. Is it still frozen again? I don't know what's happening here. This is really frustrating. Yeah, I don't get what's happening right now. This is really weird. It seems like it's an internet thing with the way it's acting. They're turning quality down, but like this game, we've played it before. Quality works fine this way. That's really weird. And YouTube claims it's getting not enough video to maintain smooth streaming. The tablet's not plugged in. I unplugged the tablet. Okay, YouTube has now straightened itself out, except for it's saying in the current configuration, the video's primary and backup streams have different blah blah blah, but that's always the case for me, so YouTube seems to have fixed itself, maybe. Let's see if we can actually play the game now. Yeah, it's fine until it's not. I don't know how to get that open. I'm trying to keep an eye out, but it's looking really blurry again. Alright, let's just quit the game. And reload in. Maybe, and restart Steam while we're at it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna restart Steam. And then I'm going to, Could it be that I'm using display instead of, hold on. Let's try this. It might be that I'm using display instead of game thingy. Let me see if that's the problem. It's really frustrating. Okay. Let's turn off display capture. Go to, oh, I'm using both game capture and display capture. That might be part of the problem. Okay. Sorry guys, if this doesn't work, I guess I'll just go back to doing art stream tonight. And finish this another night. Nope, there it goes. Although Twitch looks fine, YouTube is struggling. No, yep. I don't get it. looks like we go back to art stream tonight and we will not be doing puppy playtime. I don't know what's going on. Maybe... It's so weird. Oh well. Do puppy playtime another night. I'll plug the tablet back in. I don't understand what just happened, of like I needed to restart my computer or what's going on, but hopefully this fixes it now. That's sad. Yeah, I started my computer from off at the beginning of stream, but it's like YouTube is freaking out because the configuration of the primary and backup streams have different blah blah blah, and like I always have different, like that's just the way I always do, and normally YouTube doesn't have a problem with it, but for whatever reason running Poppy Playtime tonight after doing drawing is not working out, so I don't know. I guess that answers the question on if I could use drawing in between doing Dead by Daylight killer mode on 2v8, so I don't think that would work for the 30-minute downtime. Clearing snow from the driveway, that video. Oh wow. That's terrible. My stuff back up here so I can actually draw my keyboard back out of the way. Well, sorry guys, I thought we were going to break up the drawing with some gaming, which is not going to happen tonight. There's an update for my graphics card, so maybe once I run that update, maybe there's something going on with that. I don't know. There's no telling. All right, back to work. There you go. At least it's working now. Even though you guys are like so far behind my talking and stuff, like, all right. Why is my eraser so big now? It like resets all my stuff every single time. Okay. So let's see, we want to do the face. So we're going to maybe try that and see what it looks like, or I kind of want to have her have cool toned skin because she's, but not green. Definitely not green. I don't know that I want her skin to be like... Let's try that and see what it looks like. We might switch it up, but... I want to do a layer of that, I think, but have it be kind of translucent for now. Well, at least I have sound again, sort of. Although I'm scared it's gonna shut off again. So I just need to kind of make sure I hear something out of the headphones every once in a while. Maybe slightly bigger. I wanted to get an idea what the skin color was going to look at before I started drawing in like the shadow sort of thing from the chin to the head, and even the color I wanted to go in to like set up the outline the eyes until I actually get them, and mouth until I actually get them like colored in and shaded. Which we're going to come back at the end and put like a whole layer of shadows going through this thing, but right now
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
it's working. Thank you for sending sound through. It's been one heck of a day. Like, I don't know if like I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Like my whole life woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Like, what is going on today? Honestly. All right. I think that darker toned skin color will work, but we're not going to go fully in on like fully covering it right now. We're just going to kind of like the cool toned skin color. Oh shoot, I'm going to have to fix that up a little bit. No, that's not what I want to do. I just want to take it. Let's try that again. Let's try with a little more precise brush though than... Let's try with this one. All right, there we go. Get a solid layer of color on here. We're still gonna shadow and all that stuff to give like the face definition. Oh no. All right, I think that's a good start. Let me see if I can. I want to smooth it out a little bit somehow. Let me turn the opacity way down here. There we go. Smoothing it out some. I guess we can always smooth it out the rest of the way with a blend if we need to in a little while, but which we'll probably have to do when we put shadow in anyway. I don't know how I'm fooling. Definitely not myself. All right. That's helping some. Okay. No, I had a GPU update. I did do a Windows update, though. That might be what the problem is. So maybe the GPU update is in response to the Windows update, and I have not played or streamed again until tonight since I did the Windows update the other night when I got off stream. So that might be the problem. That might be what the GPU update's about, to make the GPU run smoother after the Windows update. That would not surprise me. And I'm still using Windows 10 right now. I could move to Windows 11, but I have not yet. I will when I have to, though. Okay. Okay, I fixed that, whatever it was. All right, let's go ahead and make this, really? Thank you. And we're gonna take this shade that we're using, which is right here, and try to make it a little bit. Actually, I think we're gonna take this one. And that's what we're gonna line the eyebrows and stuff with right now till I get the rest of the way there. All right. Size was good, but opacity needs to be a little bit darker for this part. Maybe size was not good. Let's go back and try again. Let's make the size tiny, tiny. Okay, really. And the opacity, there we go. Now let's try. Okay, that is making a slight bit of difference, which is good. Let's go ahead and line this area. Ooh, too far. Darn it. This line, it's part of the eyes real quick to get them placed. And the nose. I probably should have done the hand steady thing. I forgot about that. Nope. Let's try the hand steady thing again. Tool options. Stabilizer. See if it helps. Okay. What is that in the middle of it? Okay, that's my... Oof, the lips are a bit janky, but... Let's try to fix that real quick. Make this tiny. Oh, go back to basic. That's how I fix that. That's right. Okay. The outside of the lips seems pretty good, but the inside is a bit of a mess, so that needs to be a bit bigger. Not that big. Oh, for goodness sakes. Yeah, it looks like a bit of a mess no matter what, but all right. Let's go back to our tool and go back to stabilizer. Cat, really? Maybe I just need to do the middle line by itself. Oops. Oh, wrong color. Man, that would have been good if it not had been that color. Okay, let's try a darker color again. Really? No. Ah, come on. I think that works for now till we fill it in anyway. That's a good decent start. Actually, before we go off of this, let's make this one slightly darker like that. And here, oh, too far over. Let's line this one slightly darker again like that. And this ear as well. Oh, too far over. Try again. Okay, and I want to make sure that I have all of this lined out just to give my barriers, even though we're just going to blend it to actual skin so we don't have lines, which is why I'm doing this in a darker, slightly darker skin tone. And that's going to be a full-blown shadow right there anyway, so. I think honestly, no. Let's try that again. it that line goes too far down and too hard of a curve. But if I try to pull it up a little bit, maybe like that instead of so far up, maybe that's better. All right. Good night, Repo. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night and sleep well, friend. Just making sure I still have sound so I don't lose it again. All right, let me bring this back now. And let's go ahead and reline this one more time. And then we're going to go ahead and line this as well. Oh, that's another thing. The kitten has been in menace mode today. So the kitten's been in menace mode. The kids have been in menace mode. Oh, it's been a crazy, crazy day here. All right, let's line the arms. Oof, that got a little out of hand. I think it'll work. I'm just gonna always erase off the edge if we need to. All right, let's make the pen a little bit smaller and get, hold on. Okay. Actually, I think if I don't push too hard, the pen is probably small enough for this. So let's just get fingers in there and make sure we have okay, we do have stabilizer, and let's make sure that we're very careful. So I think that's everything's skin colored lined out. Okay. Let's switch back to, let's take this, go back to basic. Go back to our lighter color and make this a little bit bigger now. Not that big, but bigger. That'll be fine. Okay. And then fill this in with a lighter color. I'm really not as worried about this area being as translucent as the face. Obviously, we have to go in and make the face darker later when we put shadow and stuff in. I just wanted the face to be light so I could work easier with all the details. I think we're gonna add a bit of a bluish tint to the skin before we're done. Settings. Dockers. Palette. What just happened? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, it's there. So what about this one? Okay, add. That one's now there. Okay, let's make it. You know, there's a way to align it to the side, but I'm not sure how to do that, and I guess I'm not going to worry about that today. There we go. All right, that works. What in the world? Oh, I'm on eraser. That'll help. Oh, okay. Pat, quit, please. Quit scratching on that. Okay, that's fine for now. We're gonna blend all that out anyway. I don't need to worry too much about that. Let's get back to fingers. Let's do those real quick. Okay. Now we need to decide on the color of the dress. I'm thinking How do I make, I know there's a way to make this square. I was trying to see if I could do it really quick, but I'm not. I don't know. Well. Kitty soft paws, thank you for the meow. Alright, so I think I might try a bit of a hold on. Really? Stop it. Okay. Like that. For like the cloak part, well, for the, I guess some of the dress anyway. Let's see how it goes. We're gonna give it a shot. Okay, we're also going to add it to this. Let's line it first before we go too big. And let's put this back on stabilizer. And let's bring this down. Up. That's actually gonna be hair coming down. I just haven't added it in. Hey, can you quit? Yeah, stop. Let me out. Don't do that. Don't do that. Puppy, stop scratching up my yoga mat. Your brow. Come on, quit scratching up my yoga mats. Quit it. You're not being very nice right now. Come here. Obey. Sorry, cat interference. Thanks, doctor. I wasn't not that sort of shape. I was looking for the shape of the palette because you can change it from a triangle to a square, and I'm more used to using a square, so I was trying to change it. But yeah. I'm not that worried about it. I just thought it, it seems to give you more freedom to choose that way, like which colors you want. Easier if you have it in a square, but it's fine. I will rewatch the video I watched and try to remember to set it up that way for next time. All right, let's turn off the stabilizer now and go back and fill in. I feel like this is a mistake that I need to fix, but I can't figure out what to do about it. I mean, I guess I can make like a hood that hangs over her head from back here to kind of like, I feel like this should go here maybe? Let's see. Oh, that's the bottom of the wing, that's why that's there. Okay, not a mistake, just me not realizing what line was what. Okay, that's better. Paint. Let's go to there. Let's turn this back to basic. Go there. And get a slightly lighter color than what we just used. Add it to the palette. Oh, I forgot to do the arm line over here. Right. Okay. Let me come over here and add the arm line real quick. Whoa, too far. Way too far. Again, way too far. There we go. All right, let's try that again. I did that without a stabilizer, and it shows. All right. Okay, good night, Dami. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be at this either, but I'm at 2 hours and 34 minutes, so I'm definitely going to make it to 3 hours before I move on. Ay, sure does take me a long time to do this. So let's make it bigger. Pull the opacity down to there and put the lighter color in, and then maybe a little bit smaller. That's too big. And now I've made a mess of it all. Why didn't I line that? I think it make my life so much easier. I just did everything at one time and kept missing things. 100%. This one, darker color. Thank you. Oh, and this. That's a bit thicker than I did the others, but it'll be okay. I think. All right, now back to this. Opacity down. Let's try again. No. It's gonna make a whole flippin' line there. You gotta be kidding me. Just turn the opacity up so we don't have to deal with this every 2 seconds. Is that really a different? I feel like I did this backwards. I did do this backwards. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm getting so frustrated with myself. Okay. So that one is the darker color, right? Yeah. So let's reline this with that color. And that. And that. Now, wait, now pick the lighter color. Oops. And then fill it in. Is that the lighter color though? That's not the lighter color, is it? I guess it is. Okay. So I will not be streaming tomorrow night. I will be spending it with my husband for Valentine's Day. And that is why I'm streaming on a Thursday when I normally stream on a Friday, for anyone who wasn't here earlier for that explanation. Thanks, Soul. This has just been a really rough day for me with kids. So, like, any little bit of frustration today, my patience is already worn so thin. So thin. But, like, any bit of frustration today is, like, magnified by, like, a million. Even myself. Even getting frustrated with myself. So I'm definitely going to have to do some figuring because I cannot have the whole dress be, it's obviously not going to be all one block of color for one. It's going to have shade and shadow and lights and darks and some different blues all in the same line probably, but I cannot have the main bodice of the dress, like right here, be all the same color. Like it won't work. Okay, if I could stop doing that, that'd be cool. I don't want to go behind the hair yet. I'm gonna have to make less opacity for that. So let's hold off on doing that. And let's bring back the other thing and see what I cannot see. I don't think I'm gonna go too much past here for right now. We're gonna leave that. And come back to it when we know how we're gonna morph the dress. Same with this. We don't want to go all the way down, but I'm gonna bring it down and angle it up towards the outside there. And then we're probably going to blend that with other colors. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. It is technically Valentine's Day now. At least in my time area, time zone, time area. Did I really just say that? Okay, just need to leave that little line there. There we go. Okay, we're doing good. So I'm using this color for the base of the dress, but the dress is gonna have lots of colors that are all water, that all turn into water and are flowing together into the same pool, which is the bottom of the fairy. She's kneeling down, but also kind of melting into water in sort of a way, but that's not really intentional. She's just kneeling down and like creating water, I guess. She is either creating a pool or a pond or something, but she is creating water. Okay, I'm bringing this one right down to the bottom here. I'm gonna bring this side and follow this line up, I think, right here. I mean, I had her feet originally. I don't know if you remember, I had her foot back here originally, but I decided to take it out because it just didn't make much sense when I made the huge puddle below. It didn't seem to make much sense to keep it there. So, all right, let's see. If we go there, maybe a little lighter, add it to this. Okay. And then zoom in a little bit, up a little bit, and fill in this with this blue. I feel like I've been working on this for hours and hours, which I have, and I feel like I've made very little progress, but like there's been progress made. It's not as much as I feel like I should have made at this point working on it, but there has been progress made. Okay. Yes, while trying to figure this out, lack of hands and feet is always a plus. Like if it was a pencil and paper, I would feel much better, but like trying to do something new and trying to work out hands and feet when I'm already out of practice is a lot of work. It's doable, but it's a lot of work. All right, so let's fill this in like with the light color as well. It's probably not going to, well, none of this is going to stay this way. This is just a base coat to add on top of, like to add in other variations and other colors on top of. Nope. The original plan was to have her feet showing, but it just didn't make much sense with the picture, like honestly. And I'm not going to try to make it make sense with the picture when the picture doesn't make sense as far as feet because of how it's created into a pool of water. Again, I love how this idea has morphed as I've gone along and like changed itself and become something completely different and is still morphing even as I change. Okay, I'm gonna, whoa, did my headphones just went off again. Darn it. If anybody raids, just let them know that my headphones keep turning off. So I might not be able to hear them immediately, but I will look up and see it eventually. Oops. All right, so I need to go back to the middle color and do this bit in it. Wait, is that the right? Yeah, that's the right color. Okay. And then go back to the light color. Dark color. Stabilizer on real quick. Yep, basic. Go back here, light color. Fix. Let me go back to the darkest color. Fill this in with that for now. So that is going to be very shadowed anyway, so it makes sense to fill it in with the darkest right now. All right. So I think I'm going to fill this in. Nope, nope. Cat, don't do it. Cat, really? Cat. Why, cat? Cat, please stop scratching my yoga mats. You really jump up on my computer to jump up on my yoga mat and start scratching it. No. Aggravating cat. I swear on everything, she's driving me nuts. Alright. I think that's going decent. Let me use the color picker tool thing. This one, and pick up this purple and bring it right here. Oh, we gotta make, no, that's not what I meant to do. Go back to this purple. Go back to the paintbrush. Add this purple to the thingy. Okay, and then bring this right here. And color picker tool, that color in, add it to that. Okay, go back to the paintbrush and cat, stop it, cat. She just jumped up on my computer again. And then go to favorites, grab my blender. Wait, that's not my favorites. Favorites, blender. And then let's blend that out a little bit. Are you seriously back on my... I'm gonna put you in timeout, cat. I'm gonna put you in timeout. I'm about to put my cat in timeout. I know it's not gonna make a bit of difference, but I swear I'm about to do it. There we go. All right. Sorry, I had to go put my yoga mat up before it was completely destroyed. Because she was going to town on it. I think that is a pretty darn good start. Let's see. We obviously still have to put details of the face and the mouth and all of that and the shadows, but I think it's a really good start on what we're trying to achieve here. Just gonna blend out those edges a little bit and make them not so sharp. So when we come in and add our other colors, we will have, oops, oh well. We're gonna leave that there because I think that might actually be a bit of a happy accident, as Bob Ross would say. Well, my office is the dining room, or else I would get her one. I may get her one anyway. I had a little like mushroom one picked out for her, but we bought her a brand new one that is just a few feet away in our bedroom that she uses. But she's just mad that I'm on. She wants me to get off and she's being a butt about it. So she's trying to get my attention to tell me to get off, feed her, and go to bed because that's what she wants me to do. She's very opinionated about what we do. We do it. All right, let's make this a bit smaller so I can get in here and blend this out a little bit right there. And this out too, if I can. Make it look somewhat okay. We might have to add more color in over here, but that's okay. That's mostly going to be shadow, so when I do add in, it will be a shadow that I'm mostly adding in. Let's blend out. Let's bring the blender back to slightly larger. I don't want that to disappear. I just wanted to blend it. So let's Control Z that a little bit. Here we go. Let's try that again. Let's zoom in a little bit further. Whoa, too far. Oh, okay. Good luck. Are we saying good luck with putting the cat in timeout? I was trying to think back to what you could be saying good luck to. Putting the cat in timeout. If I put her in timeout, I put her in the bathroom, and that's only when she won't stop doing something obnoxious. Her food is in there, her litter box is in there. Like, we normally leave it open and she just goes in and out. But like, if I really need her to stop tearing something up and she's just will not listen, I will put her in timeout in the bathroom for a minute. And normally when she comes back out, she stops most of the time. It's only a few minutes. Like, I don't leave her in there long, but just long enough to cool off from whatever she's mad about. Cat, if you don't stop. I mean it, cat. Oh, it's the other cat now. It's the little cat. Little cat. Now you're taking off where big cat left off. Really? All right. I think that looks decently good so far. I think we're on to something. Let's see if I can push the tan up here a little bit and up there a little bit. Okay, that worked for the most part. Okay, so I don't like this right here. It's driving me nuts. I'm just going to fill it in like this because I hate it and it doesn't make sense to have a hole right there. I'm not sure why I drew it in there originally. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe that's the other, maybe that's another piece of the wing that, but it doesn't look right. So let's just, no, we're not going to do that. All right. So before we go, let me go ahead and put this back on because I'm probably going to leave here soon. I want to line the rest of this. Well, let me do it with a dark color like I did everything else so far. Let's line the rest of this real quick, and let's actually pick a brush and pick a color and stabilize on. All right. Oops. I love how when I looked over there and Kitten was the one getting into the mess, my cat looked at me like, who, me? I'm not doing anything. I'm laying here being a good girl. Freaking cats, man. I swear. Cats. She wasn't just being a nightmare. I'm so ready for them to like stop fighting and get along. I hope it happens soon. And stop like one-upping each other and bullying each other and like just start existing in each other's space without the whole battle. All right, so I think where I go, I'm going to finish lining everything. So I want to go get a gray like that. I want to pull it right there. And I want to make sure the stabilizer still on it is okay. And then I want to zoom in on the cup. The water in the cup. I don't know what color I'm gonna do these belts, this belt thing on her dress. Yet. We're gonna probably use that gray that I lined it with to blend it out into the blue and clear colors to make it look like as much like flowing water as I can. So I wanted to get all of that lined so I could do really this and then this and see where I'm at. I didn't do the best job in the world doing the circle lining, so let's try to even that out a little bit if possible. Oops. Remove it again. I think that's a pretty good place for us to be. Next time we come in, we get to add more details like the actual eyes, mouth, shadows, the rest of the colors for the dress, the water, the belt, the neck, the rest of the necklace, and then we get to hopefully finish it. So I think we could probably finish this in one more stream, unless that's not, hopefully that's not hopeful thinking, but I think we can do it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and look for somebody to raid for too, though. Hold on. If you, when I do raid, if you are subscribed, if you'll please copy and paste this. Okay, really? Really? Okay, you'll copy and paste this. And if you are just a follower, or not just a follower, if you're a follower or just watching, you will copy and paste this. And show some love to whoever we raid. I would appreciate it. Three more streams? I hope not. That's as many as we've done. It's a lot of streams. All right, so let's go ahead and look for somebody to raid for too. Hmm. Ooh, this one's cute and it looks like she honestly puts me to shame, so maybe we should go there. She's doing like a witchy character as a commission. She has 16 viewers, so let's raid her. Her name is, looks like Ghost Chat, VTuber Ghost Chat, I'm assuming. Or Ghost Cat, sorry, VTuber Ghost Cat. Let's go ahead and raid forward there. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you guys all. Hold on, wait, she just left. Never mind. We have to find somebody else, sorry. Darn, she was doing something awesome too, so we need to find somebody else. Hold on. Let me refresh. New Pant, hello, welcome in. We are just finishing up for the night. I'm trying to find somebody doing art to raid. Probably somebody doing similar art to what I'm trying to do here, if possible. You are safe by the bell. Yes, I have not left yet. I was just about to, but the person I was going to raid to quit streaming and left and raided out. So as I was trying to raid to her, she raided out. A lot of these people doing anime style art, and I'm just, that's not what I'm trying to do. Let's go see Grandma Hoodie. Oh, awesome. I'm gonna raid somebody called Grandma Hoodie. Let's listen and see what it sounds like.
Just gonna erase this part here because it's not as smooth as I would like it to be.
Okay, she's not talking very much, but she seems nice. I can't really see what she's working on very well right this second because she's zoomed in.
It doesn't really matter because I can just.
But I think this will probably be good. Let's go. Let's go here.
Yeah, I am
All
really.
right, thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate it. I am not. That's why I'm streaming tonight.
Getting
It's
better
a.
at it because
It's a.
I have always drawn realistically.
I'm streaming tonight
and,
instead of
you know,
tomorrow.
I use pencil. I always drew.
So
from
let's read for Newpen. Thank you so much for showing up, and I'm sorry that we're ending stream. I hope to see you
I've always drawn from
next time, which will be Saturday.
Drawing the chibi stuff.
Thank you everyone for being here. Have a great night. Make sure if you haven't already to hit the follow button, and I will see you guys all Saturday night.
And so this is almost
Bye,
like a
everyone.
perfect balance for stick. And put like all the shading.
If you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, comment on the video. It really helps me with the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you know the next time I go live. And we're gonna go ahead.
Put all the
I can't hear anything. That's right.